certified stunner. Who among us is a certified stunner? Did enough to live twice, you a newcomer. I'm a certified stunner, talk nice. Certified stunner. Who among us is a certified stunner? Did enough to live twice, you a newcomer. I'm a certified stunner.
Back when I was young and too brave, knew my arms was too short to box with guy, but through phase. Had to strategize, now I beat the block a few ways. Throw a punchline, jab, pop, weave. Up in the right hook, that's they can't evade.
JD can punch me in from right here.
Type of hit you can't stage.
Punch me in again.
Go left, I'm Southpaw train. Same in my corner, same in the ring. Go. Autograph my birth certificate. Told the doc submitted, that's life. Know the coast with it, going coast to coast with it, and we coasting. Most wanted on the mic. It's the immigrant, black and from the villages. I envisioned this from de la costa pacífica. Soy el general, certificado desde el día que llegamos.
Yeah, certified stunner. Who among us is a certified stunner? Did enough to live twice, you a newcomer. I'm a certified stunner, talk nice. Certified stunner. Who among us is a certified stunner? Did enough to live twice, you a newcomer. I'm a certified stunner.
Kick up dust, men them fuss. One shame, shoot get scuffed. They act tough, trust none regardless. We are duck. Slither in the cup, with the much snakes hidden in my garden. I see a fraud thing, crowns on a false king. Falls of the offspring, still chasing lost dreams. Whoa, let me console you, I come on you. Transforming sheep into buffalo soldiers. Used to play hide and seek, now I seek where they hide. Try to desert us like we ain't want a piece of the pie. I'm certified. When it come to walking with God, I'm certified. Every time I step in the booth and I bust a rhyme, I'm immortalized, cause real, we never die.
Yeah, certified stunner. Who among us is a certified stunner? Did enough to live twice, you a newcomer. I'm a certified stunner, talk nice. Certified stunner. Who among us is a certified stunner? Did enough to live twice, you a newcomer. I'm a certified stunner.
24/7, 365. 24/7, 365. 24/7, 365. Yeah, all the time, 24/7, 365. 24/7, 365. 24/7, 365. Yeah, all the time, 24/7, 365. 24/7, 365. 24/7, 365. Yeah, all the time.
It's that time of the year. Happy holiday. Everyone from 2K. Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. This homestand ends here for the Timberwolves as they get ready to hit the road. Now the story here, Anthony Edwards injured and unable to play.
Yeah, Kevin, no more uncertainty about the seriousness of the injury. We only got a preliminary diagnosis after he came out of that previous game, but now they sound sure about it, and hopefully we see him back on the court in less than a month.
Well, everyone who watched his last game cringed when he went down. Glad to hear that the injury is not season-ending.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. Brunson goes in. Hart, wide open. He fired. That three off the mark. So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. G.A., how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league. But if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
Now, here's Hart. And Brunson gets it to go.
That's business right there. Jalen Brunson, the catch, shoot, and on to the next play.
Randall outside. Timberwolves passing it around. Back to DiVincenzo. 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Fires top of the key. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
That's about awareness. Julius Randle feels that dwindling clock, doesn't get hurried.
Pass to Bridges. Over Dillingham. Here's Towns. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Anunoby.
So often the outcome of a game is dictated in the first quarter of a game. This is a tough start.
Now here's DiVincenzo. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Here's Bridges. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
Here's Dillingham. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. The second chance effort. Pass to DiVincenzo. McDaniels outside. 4 on the shot clock. Another shot, and he hits the jumper for 2. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Anunoby in the corner. Back to Brunson. Towns the screen. Out to Bridges. Bridges missing again.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
McDaniels outside. Knicks with the rebound. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. I asked Coach about Jalen Brunson's game and what stood out the most to him. He replied, I'd say his toughness as well as his leadership. His teammates rally behind him, and that's why we've got to bring that same kind of intensity to guarding him tonight. Containing Brunson won't be easy, but let's see if they're up for it. Kevin, back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Now here's Towns. Rudy Gobert missing his last shot. And Hart has it in the corner. This one for 3. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. Pass to DiVincenzo. Another miss by Minnesota.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Brunson scanning the floor. Here's Towns. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Now Randall. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Pass to Gobert. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. To the wing on the left. Randall down low. Shoots over Brunson. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Randall's got his second basket of the game.
There's such a nice mix of strength and skill. Julius Randle on the attack.
Here's Anunoby. And the Knicks miss again. Minnesota in the lead. Here's McDaniels. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Brunson outside. Sweet move. He lays it in.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Dillingham with it. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
To the left wing. Back to Bridges. New York moving it around. And so the ball's out of bounds. Reed touched it last. Brunson outside.
Aggressive on the defensive end by Jaden McDaniels. Boy, he makes that shooter work.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the evening.
First team foul.
That one misses for Randle. And Doris, you see the talent on this Knicks squad, but there's always been questions about the intangibles they possess.
What's fascinating, Kevin, is this team built slowly and methodically and with great patience. And then they took a couple of big swings. It doesn't result in a championship, and now you evaluate everything.
Now here's Randle. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. Randle no good. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Trailing by 2. Brunson draws the double. Deep 2 from Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Bridges. Over Dillingham. Bridges misses.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
McDaniels. And the wide open shot from Reed. Pass to Dillingham. Plays it up and banks it in. Dillingham's got 6 points.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Bridges. There's the drive.
That's working his way onto the interior. Mikal Bridges, very opportunistic.
Here's Dillingham. He's got 6. Here's Juzang. Gets an open look and hits. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Bridges. Yep, that one goes. He's got 8.
Yeah, the ability to fend off that contact by Mikal Bridges, that's a big-time play.
Takes it inside. Pass to Juzang. From the high post. And that one is good. Juzang's got his second basket.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Bridges for 3. Bridges missing again. Minnesota leading by 4. No one near Randle as he lets it go. No good on the triple. And here are the Knicks now. Pass to Yabusele. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
1:44 left in the first quarter. Randall outside. Nifty move. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And here is Shamet. He has yet to score. Pass to Yabusele. Now, here's Bridges. Brunson. Outside for Robinson. And here is Shamet. Shoots the 3. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Launches it. Bridges with the board.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. The Timberwolves making a switch here.
Substitution on court.
New York trailing. Some nice passing by New York here. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Stolen by Brunson. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Offensive rebound. Pass to Shamet. On the wing, Bridges. There's a screen by Robinson. 4 seconds left. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Here's Reed. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. New York ahead. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
It's rebounded by Towns. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting with the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Karl Anthony Towns is taking his rebounding to a new level in New York. He said, I didn't put all this muscle on for no reason. I'm going to keep playing physical, keep playing my game, and I'll keep demanding attention from every defense and then let the game play out. Guys?
Playing physical for sure. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Pass to Juzang. Back to Conley. Now here's DiVincenzo. Still yet to score. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And slam dunk by Gobert.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
Here's Anunoby. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Drills it from outside. Clarkson's got the lead up to 2 now for the Knicks. Right side, Conley. Up top, DiVincenzo. Pass to Juzang. Lets it go with a three. Out to Conley. Picked by Reed. Fades away. Not going to go that time. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for New York. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Here's Reed. The shot is good off the backboard. Reed's got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves. Pass to Anunoby. Now here's Towns. Launches a three. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Here's Juzang. The three ball. Bangs home the trifecta. And now it's a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
Towns in the corner. Anunoby in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
What an answer from OG Anunoby, delivering the three-point shot in response. Wow.
Pass to DiVincenzo. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Clarkson. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles, taking on the Lakers. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Puts up a deep three. Up again. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Pass to Juzang. Shoots off the step back. The shot's good from DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got 5 now.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Clarkson outside. Towns in the corner. And a miss there on the triple.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Juzang. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Knicks trailed by 3. Clarkson for 3. And Juzang pulls it down. Now the Timberwolves with it. Pass to Conley. Here's Juzang. Left side, Reed. Oh, good with the triple.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Here's Clarkson. The kick out to Anunoby. Fires for 3. That will not drop. Still looking for his groove. He's 1 of 6 so far from the floor.
Boy, this has not been his night. The effort's certainly there, but he looks disjointed.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. You know, DB, I heard some NBA officials talking about having a feel for the game and them drawing a line between playing aggressive and playing rough. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, Kev, this is so fascinating to me because we've seen a reversion back to a little bit more of a physical game. But without some definitive guidelines, it makes the officials' job harder.
At the elbow, it's Robinson. Pass to Bridges. Fires the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bridges got 13.
This is what you call putting it all together on the offensive end. Go ahead, Mikal Bridges.
It's good from long range. Dillingham's got the lead, back up to 5 now for the Timberwolves. And here is Robinson. Anunoby in the corner. Bridges trying to free himself up. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Pass to Berenger. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. The shot by McDaniels, no good.
Boy, he hasn't helped them much tonight, but they've gotten a lot of productivity from other players.
Bridges outside. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Bridges misses. Timberwolves leading by 5. Handle with the ball. Robinson picks him up. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. They grab their own miss. And that one drops. 7 points in the game.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Pass to Randall. Good. Randall's got the lead up to 5 now for the Timberwolves.
Well, that's Randall working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
Now, here's Bridges. From past the arc. He's off on that one. Endorsed for the Timberwolves, 2 consecutive trips to the Western Conference Finals.
Kevin, this is by far the franchise's most successful era to date. But, of course, they are not satisfied. Anthony Edwards desires a championship because he wants to be considered amongst the all-time greats.
A 3-pointer off the mark. And Randall has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Six for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Pass to Bridges. Here's McBride. Outside Robinson. Here's Bridges. Shoots over McDaniel. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Now Randall. 12 points for him. Shoots over Anunoby. Randall no good. Knicks trailed by 9.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Boy, a turnover like that will have a coach just staring at his shoes, biting his tongue.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Both teams will make substitutions. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 16-7 run. Gobert, the screen. And slam dunk by Gobert.
All too easy for Mr. Gobert in the painted area. Nicely done.
Brunson with it. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. The putback. Gobert pulls it in. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on an 18-7 run. Randall from outside. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
The guys, over the years, we've seen Randall become a much more aggressive scorer. You love his tenacity.
Brunson, that's a 2-pointer. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Just 5 on the clock. Back to DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves working the ball around. Offensive rebound. Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Well, this is where the tremendous motor that Randall plays with helps him get rebounds.
Pass to Shamet. Back to McBride. Hart outside. Back to McBride. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Minnesota in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Back right after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Randall, no good.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Brunson outside. Misses the three.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Here's McDaniels, and he gets the bucket. McDaniels got 6 points. Knicks trailed by 18. And Doris, we saw it. Something just clicked for Jaden McDaniels and his rebounding in the 2025 season.
Well, his rebounding and beyond, let's remember his team decided to put the ball in his hands a little bit more, and he elevated his game on the offensive end as well.
Dillingham. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Out to Bridges. New York, no good that time either.
0 for 3 to start the second half. You've got to start finding your footing here.
DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Struggling to get into their groove here. Just 1 for 4.
Hit the tip. And it's Towns on the follow. Towns has got his second bucket tonight.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. Over Hart. And the shot falls short this time.
Boy, a brutal start to the half. 1 for their first 5 attempts.
Here's Towns. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Timeout.
6 points for him.
Now that's Karl Anthony Towns at his absolute best. The shot making incredible from every spot on the floor.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Outside Conley. Off target from outside. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Fades back. Another miss by Towns. Timberwolves leading by 14. And it's Conley penetrating. McDaniels outside. Pass to Randall. Back to Conley. There's the triple. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Knicks trailed by 14. Brunson up top. Out to Bridges. Shoots over McDaniel. Bridges misses. Right side, Reed. Shoots over Brunson. Reed gets the bucket. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Pass to Bridges. Back to Brunson. Brunson being aggressive.
Boy, Mikel just adding value to your team when he's keeping his head on a swivel like that.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, we're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
This guy won't give an inch. Brunson answers back with a three of his own. You've got to love it.
McDaniels outside. Ring shot on the way. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
Outside, Towns. Takes it off the glass. Towns has got 8.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Juzang. Randall outside. Shoots over Anunoby. Randall no good. Knicks trailed by 14. Bridges deciding where to go with it. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Wow, Mikel showing off a bit of verticality on that finish.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Minnesota leading by 12. And a hard-nosed defensive identity for this Knicks. But, GA, there's been some slippage.
Well, the challenge has been their 2 best offensive players get targeted at the other end. The adage, you're only as strong as your weakest link. It has some truth to it. Really, the right play defensively, if you can't block, force them to the line. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Beyond the arc. Good on the triple. Anunoby's got 6.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Inside. Here's Reed. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. And the Timberwolves lead by 12. Pass to Bridges. Bridges double team. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Reed. And Reed throws it down.
Man, Naz Reed not only gets off his feet, does it in a hurry and with some strength.
Here's Brunson. Reed with the block.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
Down low. Hurt. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
You get to see on display how Jalen Brunson has become this dynamic force offensively. Nice use of the pick and roll.
Pass to Juzang. And Reed has it in the corner. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Bridges, no one around him. Off target from three-point range.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Knicks trailed by 14. The kick out to Anunoby. Brunson outside. For three, Bridges. Clock at 4. And the shot is good. Brunson's got 11.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in the second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
And finished off by Gobert.
What a finish by Rudy Gobert. Doesn't have to get up super high, but boy, that's with authority.
Out to Bridges. From outside, off the mark.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Outside, Reed. A three for DiVincenzo. Sinks the triple. 8 points for him.
Now that's the floor spacing ability. DiVincenzo with the rise and fire.
Outside, Robinson. Pass to Hart. Jacks up a three. And Juzang pulls it down.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Count the basket.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And it's Brunson missing. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 13-4 run. Pass to Juzang. Reed in the post. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup. Reed's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
This is showing the versatility of Naz Reid. Yes, he can make buckets from three, but I like when he goes to work inside.
Here's Brunson driving the lane, and he uses the glass on the layup. Brunson's got 9 points here in the second half. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. .146 left for the third quarter. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Here's Clarkson, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Well, this guy is more than capable of making that play. Jordan Clarkson confident around the cup.
Three-pointer, Randall. It's rebounded by New York.
We call that lockdown perimeter defense against an excellent three-point shooter.
Randall brings the double team to the paint. Eyes the hook. No good from Yabusele.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
Pass to DiVincenzo. No one near him. And the jumper is good. DiVincenzo's got 10. Brunson outside. A shot by Clarkson, no good. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Timberwolves. We've got 13 seconds left in the third. And they pick up 2.
The ability to get to the mid-range game is something Julius Randle has proven he can do.
Stolen by McDaniels. A three for DiVincenzo. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Yeah, now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more on.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Pass to Brunson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. If we look back at when things began to shift for the Knicks, Doris, it started with Jalen Brunson.
Well, I think certainly, Kevin, he is exactly the kind of leader you would want. Is he highly skilled? Of course he is. But he's about the work every day, and he sets the tone for his team.
Knicks on offense. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Randall down low. McDaniels outside. Shoots over Shemp. Jump shot is good that time. That's now 8 points for Jaden McDaniels. It's Robinson, top of the key. Back to Clarkson. New York moving it around. And it's Shamet missing. So it's the Timberwolves now. Here in the fourth quarter. Their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
Here's Brunson. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Here's Conley. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Pocket 6. Randall from outside. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Clarkson for 3. And Beringer pulls it down. Randall outside. And he makes good on the layup. Randall's got 21.
Boy, there was plenty of contact down low, but Randall assertive and able to find the finish.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Timeout.
LDB, something that never seems to go away during the season is chatter about trade.
And Kevin, what makes this so interesting is that very often fans of this league are as interested in trades, who's coming and going, as they are in the results of their team. It's a little intrigue that everybody wants a piece of.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And here is Shemp. Pass to Kolek. Here's Towns. Misses off the right iron.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. The jump hook. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Well, this is what we talk about, the tale of 2 halves. He has been outstanding out of the break.
Clark outside. Pass to Shannon. Unloads from 13. The rebound by Yabusele.
Oh, my goodness, those chippies, you come to regret those. That is a good look, and you can't complete it.
In the corner, it's Clarkson. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. And it's 8 points for Jordan Clarkson.
Boy, that's his 2nd 3. First of this half, though.
Conley surveying the D. Here's Chuzang. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Clarkson. Here's Towns. That shot off. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Minnesota. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th quarter. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Pass to Yabusele. Back to Towns. And here's Clarkson. Fires it up. Kept alive. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
Takes a step back. Pass to Juzang. No good on the three. Now the Knicks with it. Here's Shamet. And Beringer pulls it down.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Now here is Conley. The three. Sinks the three-pointer. Conley's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Timberwolves.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Zador's with his diverse offensive repertoire. Karl Anthony Towns is a matchup nightmare.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the reason being, he's right. He's one of the greatest shooting bigs in history, but the man is a great straight-line driver. Good luck checking him. What's striking about Karl Anthony Towns is resiliency. He'll bounce back from challenges. He's got a very impressive positive attitude.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Over Brunson. That's short off the rim. From deep. Hart, no good. And so it's Minnesota with it. Now here's DiVincenzo. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
McDaniels outside. Shoots over Towns. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Well, this team relies obviously on Towns for great productivity, and this guy is as reliable offensively as you get.
Pass to Randall. Shoots from the baseline. It's rebounded by New York. Brunson outside. Towns is doubled. Can't get it to fall.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
With that being his fourth foul, does the offense now look to target this guy?
Brunson with it. Now defended by Randall. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. So it's Minnesota now. Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside, Reed connects from three-point range.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Towns. Here's the three. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Now DiVincenzo. McDaniels outside. 4 on the clock. Here's Gobert. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Brunson with it. Pass to Towns. Towns the screen. Shoots over DiVincenzo. New York, no good that time either. And so it's Minnesota with it. McDaniels in the post. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from, and a Hall of Fame coach.
Towns down low. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Towns has got 15 points here in the second half. .144 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's McDaniels. Dillingham. Pass to DiVincenzo. Second chance shot. Now Dillingham. And the 3 off target.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Minnesota.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
Towns trying to get open. Misses the fadeaway jumper. Here's Randall. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know this about OG Anunoby. This guy's going to give you tremendous effort nightly. Really good job on the glass.
.12 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Now Dillingham. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost
that hood time. Remember I used to when it was about that. If that little walk up tripping, she get that much time. I don't waste time. I don't have patience, baby. Didn't go fast, she speed racing. We go wild walks up here time. She my boss like a grandson. Come here, play, I'm molested. I let her write me my suggestion. Pop quiz, it's a pop quiz. All my money coming clean, you can't pop this. She got that locked up like Lost Mill. Come to my lights like a reindeer. Me and Poppy on the same. My diamonds could never stand still. Where you going, can't come here. I'll always take you back for your.
Come over, good time, was a bad one. You say you want, give me something long time. Me deal with this thing, no something like crime. I make you sing this line.
Even in the summertime, me and Lil' Shawty cutter. I swear to God, I'ma tell you, dog got the struggle. Baby girl, sit it down, you not known like a usher. Yeah. I told her mama I don't like what my teeth do. I wanna control you like voodoo. I'm started screaming free on phone and doodloo. Every time I have a good time, do.
Good time, eh? Come over, good time, was a bad one. You say you want, give me something long time. Me deal with this thing, no something like crime. I make you sing this line.